So to help us untangle this case, we are joined by private investigator Brenda Paradise. Brenda, thank you so much for giving us some of your time. First, explain your connection to this case.
So I'm a private investigator. I volunteer my time. I use the term hired loosely because I'm not paid for private investigation work. Back soon after Rudy went missing, his mother, Janie, filled out an intake for an organization that I volunteer with. The nonprofit organization is called We Help the Missing, and we help families at no charge. We received an intake from Janie, and from there we went on with the case.
Okay, so there's so much to unpack with this, Brenda, and I want to start. But first, so you're saying that when he initially allegedly went missing back in 2015, Janie, his mom, had reached out to you. We know you're a volunteer, but it's kind of like she essentially hired you. Do people who are potentially guilty tend to hire or ask private investigators to help them because those same investigators could potentially expose them?
Not usually. Usually they try to stay private in my experience. But I believe that's why I lost contact with Janie several months after I took on this case. She had questions about me. She was questioning my questions. And since the very beginning, it's the most bizarre story. And I was asking questions that Janie didn't like. So although she's the one that filled out the intake, I don't consider myself working for her. I have, in respect, worked for Rudy the entire time. I lost connection with Janie when she didn't like the questions I was asking her family and her.
Yeah, so you're basically working to find the truth here. All right, Brenda. I have to say, being in this business, I tend to be very skeptical about a lot of things. There's a lot of things that had alarm bells going off in my mind about this initially. What was your reaction when it was reported last week that Rudy had been found at a nearby church? And then what do you think is going on here?
This, again, has been the most bizarre case because there's been anomalies throughout from day one when we received the intake that had the wrong year on it. That's why there's some confusion with the public as to was he 17 or was he 18? He was 18 when he went missing. His mother filled out the report wrong and used the wrong year of birth. So when we did the math, he came back as 17. And the initial missing persons profile came back that he was 17 years old, not 18. But my initial response when they found him last week was all questions. My first question was, is that a real picture? Because that picture that she showed of him in the hospital looked very much like when she said he was in the hospital way back in, I think, 2012. There have been other reports that from the mother that he had been found before. She had actually asked for money to go to Mexico because she said somebody random called her from Tijuana and she needed to go to Mexico. We set her up with an investigator that's in Mexico. And she said she needed ransom money. And of course, she was asking for money online to give a ransom and to hire somebody in Mexico to be able to help her. The pictures that she showed online were suspect because, again, they weren't real clear pictures, didn't show his face. As far as the church that they found him at, we were questioning how in the world did the mother, when they originally reported that he was found at the church, they had reported that they thought he was a female with long hair. And how did Janie show up at the church before law enforcement ever showed up at the church? How did it go from, hey, we think this is a female with long hair to, oh no, this is missing Rudy Farias? It just didn't make sense. And if he's been missing all those years, why were there reports of the mother refusing transportation with an ambulance? None of it made sense.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.